Rich daughter. Regardless of family objections, marry you, a loser who was born with a broken body. Can the bridal chamber be decorated with candles and candles but you ran away overnight? No news since then. The bride cried for 3 whole years, standing in the yard every day looking in the direction of the gate. Hope you can go home. Today is Mrs. Han's 90th birthday. As one of the most prominent families in Jianhuo City, all the famous families in the city came to congratulate. Various congratulatory gifts piled up, busy in front of the door. Crowds of people. But Han Bingbing still didn't wait for the person she wanted to see. He was once the proud daughter of heaven. Graceful. Everyone longs for it but can't get it. And you are a famous loser in Jianhuo City. The strong wind of the 5 meridians cannot awaken the martial spirit. Not to mention practicing martial arts. 3 years ago, the wild demons invaded the Dragon Kingdom in large numbers. Dragon Kingdom elite silence. Emergency on the border, in order to prove to Han Bingbing that he did not marry the wrong person. Resolutely join the army and go to the frontier to resist the demons. I've been there for 3 years. Everyone thinks you're dead. Only Han Bingbing always believes that you will come back. He insists on not marrying anyone else, even if you were rejected by your family. Being criticized by outsiders. The obsession in my heart has never changed. While he was thinking silently in his heart, a strange voice came. Isn't this the Lin family's widow Han Bingbing? What a rare visitor. The speaker was his cousin Han Changbao. Thanks to his father's favor. Always domineering. He is also the person Han Bingbing doesn't want to see the most. When I want to avoid. There was a sudden commotion outside the gate. Mr. Mu is also here. You are truly a beautiful tree facing the wind. Worthy of being the best among people. Completely inherited the advantages of City Lord Mu. I heard that Mr. Mu is young. 22 channels of the 5 meridians have been opened. Now the cultivation level has reached the 4th level. A and B take to the streets for 10 days. Will become a great weapon. Han Bingbing turned around and looked. Only one person was seen wearing a white robe. The handsome man is striding into Han Mansion. This person is officially the City Lord Mu Nianan. Mu Ranchan, the only son of. He married Han Castle's sister as his wife earlier. But not happy. I have always wanted to take the incomparable beauty Han Bingbing as my concubine. Han Bingbing was very disgusted. The housekeeper accepted the congratulatory gift from Mu Ranchan. Read loudly. Mr. Mu presented the old man with a 9-grade luminous pearl. As soon as this statement caused a commotion. It's actually a 9th-grade night pearl. It can almost be exchanged for several houses. As expected of Mr. Mu. The move is indeed extraordinary. Such a big gesture. The entire landing city. I'm afraid only Mr. Mu can do it. Such an expensive gift. Mr. Mu made it clear that it was for Han Bingbing. But I don't know what he was thinking. For a useless person who can't condense martial soul. Actually willing to remain a widow. Even if I become a concubine for Mr. Mu. It's better than now. You don't understand this. He was playing hard to get. The more he behaves like this, Mr. Mu became more interested in him. Listen to everyone's discussion. Han Bingbing did not refute. No one from the Han family stood up to speak for him. Instead, he joined everyone in casting contemptuous glances at him. Even his father. Han Tianzong, the head of the Han family, kept shaking his head and sighing. Han Bingbing looked calm. Pretend not to hear. He has long been accustomed to all kinds of criticism. Mu Ranchan walked straight towards Han Bingbing. Han Bingbing doesn't want to have anything to do with him. Turned around and was about to leave. Unexpectedly, Han Castle stepped forward with a lunge. Blocked his way. Han Bingbing, where have you been? Didn't you see Mr. Mu coming? Make it clear that this is Han Mansion. I am now the eldest young master in this house. And you are already married to that loser Ling Fang. Of course, if you are willing to be Mr. Mu's concubine. Another matter. Han Castle's flowers are still blooming. There was another commotion outside the gate. Look quickly. Whose heaven is that? I am not wrong, right? Isn't that the Lin family's trash? He actually has the nerve to come back. How can it be? I heard that he was already. He died during the large-scale invasion of demons 3 years ago. And there are no bones left. Have you seen ghosts today? Hear people talking. Han Bingbren suddenly felt his head buzzing. Run quickly to the door. As he rushes out the door, he saw the person he had been dreaming about for 3 years. He stood quietly. Didn't speak. Let the tears flow freely down the cheeks. You step forward. Quickly take him into your arms. Whispered Bingbren in his ear. I'm back. If you haven't seen it with your own eyes, no one will believe a useless martial artist who can't practice. Survive the battle between demons. Mu Ranshan's face turned a little ugly. After Han Chengbao saw it, in order to resist the demons, our country of dragons. So many soldiers died. You loser is still alive. This god is too short-sighted, right? As soon as I finished speaking, I got echoes from a bunch of people. Needless to say, the good-for-nothing must have become a deserter. He should be arrested and punished. I heard that the new god of war, Hu Jiajin, has auspicious words. All deserters will be beheaded. You don't pay attention to the clamor of these young men. Said to Han Bingbren as if no one else was around. Today is the old man's 90th birthday. I brought a gift. You and I take it to the old man. Han Bingbren's face was filled with a happy smile. Let's help each other and walk into Hanbok. However, Han Castle immediately stepped forward to stop him. You waste. Who allowed you in? Today is the old man's 90th birthday. I don't want to see blood. You'd better get out of the way. Your tone is calm. But there was a sharp murderous look in his eyes. It gave Han Chengbao a chill in his heart. Wow, it makes a difference after living outside for a few years. How dare you say harsh words to me? Then let me teach you a lesson, you loser. Han Castle said. Roll up your sleeves and take action. But was stopped by Mu Ranshan. Didn't he say he had gifts to send? Then let him deliver it. I think everyone would like to see it. Such a waste. What kind of gift can I give? Obviously, they just want you to make a fool of yourself in public. So they all followed behind, all waiting to see a joke. Inside the money hall, Mr. Han was chatting with some elders. Brothers Han Tianzong and Han Tianji were also present. I saw you walking with Han Bingbren and asked about it. Han Tianzong's expression suddenly changed. Get stood up. Lin Feng, you are actually still alive. You give Han Tianzong a fist. Make a bow and say. Lin Feng met his father-in-law. Han Tianzong's face turned pale. I don't have a son-in-law like you. Did not argue. He bowed to old Mrs. Han again. The old man said with a smile. Today is your 90th birthday. I brought you a gift. Because I came in a hurry. No need to put it in a wooden box. Please don't take offense, old man. Old Mrs. Han opened his mouth, lips trembling slightly, but didn't speak. The Han family has been a martial arts family for generations, to this grandson-in-law who cannot practice martial arts. Of course old man Han doesn't like it. You take off the bag slung across your body. Passed into Han Bingbren's hands. What's inside? Smile calmly. Nature is a good thing. Han Bingbren nodded. No more questions. Passed it to Mr. Han. Why don't you open it and take a look? Let everyone open their eyes. Mu Ranshan said. He also gave Han Castle a look. Han Castle understood. Immediately come forward and untie it in public. You can't stand around, everyone is craning their necks. At the moment when I can't untie it. The crowd burst into laughter. It's actually a piece of dead wood that can't be any more ordinary. You can give this away too. Look at Mr. Mu. What he gave was a 9th grade night pearl. Worth at least 50,000 taels of silver. That's the difference between shit and gold. Waste is waste. The congratulatory gifts are also so weird. He is clearly mocking the old man for having a wooden head. Hear people talking. Han Tianzong became angry because of shame. He slammed the table and pointed at you and shouted loudly. Lin Feng, are you deliberately looking for trouble? The visitor, Han Bingbren, hurriedly stood in front of you. Dad, please calm down first. Why don't you listen to what Lin Feng says first? Han Bingbing turns to look at you. That's no ordinary wooden pile, but dragon blood wood. A tin of dragon's blood wood. The crowd was in an uproar. The Dragon Kingdom once fought for a dragon blood tree. A war broke out with the neighboring state of Northern Chu. The best of both sides came out. In the end, the Dragon Kingdom won the war. The dragon's blood tree is still kept in the palace. Can be met but cannot be sought. Du Ranchin sneered. Dragon blood tree grows in Death Canyon. That's a dangerous place with a narrow escape from death. Even if a third-grade warrior goes. Also a narrow escape from death. Just because you are such a loser. I dare say I have been to Death Canyon. At this time, a vicissitudes of voice came. Can you show me the wooden stake?